Hi everyone, it is good to see you on this Thursday. Welcome to KREM 2 News at Noon. I'm Laura Papetti, and we begin with this. Several teens are in custody this afternoon after a stabbing that we covered last night. The victim is now speaking out. Jeremy Root says nothing in particular sparked the altercation on the bridge last night, and luckily he says he walked away from the attack, but he says teen attacks are getting more and more violent.
I dealt with the 5 people armed with knives by getting stabbed by each of them individually. Nobody has any discretion anymore, or honor, I guess would be a good word. Like, they're just maliciously doing dumb and getting caught up for it too.
Spokane police arrested 2 16-year-olds and 1 14-year-old for first-degree assault and robbery. Police say the investigation is ongoing and additional arrests and charges are indeed possible. And we do have an update on the disappearance of Letitia Martinez. She's the Seattle woman who went missing almost 2 weeks ago after she was last seen at a Mariners game. While following leads in her disappearance, Seattle police say they found a body in an area of Renton. Police have not said, however, if the body is out of Letitia. We are waiting for that information to come from the King County Medical Examiner. Police also did not give an exact location of where the body was found. In national news, coming in overnight, an abortion pill will remain on the market for now following a ruling by a federal appeals court. However, there are some new limitations. Last week, a Texas federal judge suspended FDA approval for the abortion pill. The Department of Justice filed an appeal against the ruling, and a federal appeals court in New Orleans put a hold on the judge's ruling until the case can be heard further. Now the pill will no longer be available through the mail, meaning an in-person doctor's visit will be needed to get a prescription. It will also only be available for the first 7 weeks of pregnancy. This ruling will likely not change the availability of the drug in Washington state. Last week, a federal judge in Spokane blocked any changes to the drug's availability in 17 states. And this is coming in this afternoon. Justin Pearson is back in his seat in the Tennessee State House. Officials in Tennessee voted to reinstate the expelled lawmaker yesterday. Pearson, along with Democrat Justin Jones, were expelled last week for leading a protest against gun violence on the House floor. Yesterday, the Nashville Metropolitan Council voted unanimously to reinstate Pearson.
We need to use the democratic process of reappointment in order to ensure that we send a clear message that we care about the preservation of democracy.
Now, a group of Senate Democrats are calling on the Justice Department to determine if the expulsions violated the Constitution or federal civil rights. Even though Pearson and Jones have been reinstated to the State House, it is only on an interim basis. Special elections will be held to officially refill those seats. It is 3 minutes past noon right now. Our very own Thomas Patrick is standing by in the Outdoor Weather Center with a look at what we can expect. Hi, Thomas.
Hey, good afternoon, Laura. And it's starting to turn out a little bit better, but still a bit of a chill in the air because our temperatures did struggle a little bit more this morning compared to yesterday because the sunshine hasn't been quite as pure. There has been a bit of cloud cover just across the inland northwest, and over North Idaho it only just got to 40 degrees as of this hour in Coeur d'Alene. Same story out of Sandpoint, and 44 in Spokane. But the sun is out and it should help us to get up to around 50 degrees for today. But our weather pattern, aside from nitpicking exactly how many clouds there are in the sky, it's been nearly identical from the last couple afternoons, and almost exactly like yesterday, we're starting to see now some snow showers over some of those mountain peaks and mountain ranges across northeastern Washington and into North Idaho. If we get the exact same situation as yesterday, this is going to build kind of into north central Washington and then down into central Washington, down towards Moses Lake. So we'll just have to watch Doppler radar to see how these showers develop outside of those mountain peaks. But it is basically the identical forecast to yesterday for today and for tomorrow, but it's not going to last like that forever. We'll show you how this weekend's weather is going to shape up as our temperatures will start to get just a pinch warmer in the next couple days.
All right, my friend, thank you. A handful of post offices are hosting job fairs in Spokane today. USPS is hoping to fill some of the empty positions that are making it harder to keep up with mail services in our state. The United States Postal Service is hoping to hire over 1,000 new workers here in Washington. Now, in the wider Spokane area, they're looking to fill anywhere from 50 to 100 positions. Over the holidays, the Postal Service says they were having a lot of trouble with staffing.
We're starting to get a wider pool of applicants. We're getting more people who are hiring and more people who are staying with us, so we're retaining more employees. So our goal obviously is to be fully staffed by the end of the summer.
McClellan says the Fair Blitz will help them get ready for the next busy season. In Spokane, the Rosewood office and the South Hill Post Office here in Regal will be open for the job fair, and the Cheney and 9 Mile Falls offices will also be hosting events today as well.